Hi folks, welcome to my channel, The Average Dermadoc. Let's begin the show. Immunomodulators. Name itself suggesting that it includes both immunostimulatory and immunosuppressive agents. Their efficacy is at par with steroids and have better safety profile. If we want to use steroids for a long time, it will have very bad side effects. To protect the patient from those side effects, we will use these immunomodulators as their efficacy is same like steroids and they have better safety profile than steroids. So we can use it as steroid sparing agents, sparing the patients from side effects of steroids. Coming to classification of immunomodulators, topical and systemic. Under topical immunomodulators, anthralin, zinc, BCG, calcipotriol, vitamin D analog, calcineurin inhibitors like tacrolimus, pimecrolimus, sirolimus, imiquimod and resimiquimod. Systemic immunomodulators are azathioprine, apremilast, biologics, cyclosporin, cyclophosphamide, methotrexate, mycophenolate, mofetil, intravenous immunoglobulins and interferons. Coming to topical immunomodulators, calcipotriol. It is also known as calcipotriene. It is a pregnancy category C drug. It is a synthetic analog of vitamin D. Some other topical vitamin D analogs are calcitriol, calcitol. Total 3 synthetic analogs we have seen now: calcipotriol, calcitriol, calcitol. Calcipotriol is available in 0.005% ointments, creams and lotions. Coming to its mechanism of action, vitamin D binds to vitamin D receptors inside the nucleus. We all know that vitamins A, D, E and K are fat soluble vitamins, so they can easily enter the nucleus where they will bind with vitamin D receptors and forms a complex. This vitamin D and vitamin D receptor complex along with RXR receptor. While dealing with retinoids, I have told a story about this RXR receptor. It has no partiality, it will love all the genders and other species also. It forms homodimers by loving its own gender, heterodimers by loving its opposite gender, and it also loves opposite species like vitamin D receptors, thyroid receptors, and forms heterodimers. Now, this RXR receptor along with this vitamin D vitamin receptor complex goes and binds to specific DNA binding sites called vitamin D response elements. If for suppose retinoids comes and binds with RXR, it will go and bind to retinoic acid response elements RARE. Now it has bound with vitamin D, so it will go and attach to vitamin D response elements VDRE. After that, same, it will modulate gene expression. Either it may increase the expression of genes or inhibit the expression of genes. First we will see inhibition. It inhibits proliferation of keratinocytes, inhibits interleukin 2, 6, interferon gamma, granulocyte monocyte colony stimulating factors, inhibits cytotoxic T cells and natural killer cell activity. Now it stimulates epidermal differentiation. It inhibits keratinocyte proliferation and stimulates epidermal differentiation, which is nothing but formation of a cornified cell envelope. By increasing the gene expression and protein synthesis like transglutaminase, involucrin, which are essential to form cornified cell envelope. So it is helping in keratinization. Uses of calcipotriol. FDA approved use, one and only use is psoriasis. In psoriasis, keratinocytes will be in hyperproliferative state. What is our vitamin D analog calcipotriol is doing here? Inhibiting the proliferation of keratinocytes. Its efficacy is similar to potent topical corticosteroids. To which class this potent steroids will belong? Class 2 and class 3. When compared to super potent topical corticosteroids, onset of action is delayed but results in a longer disease-free period. When used as monotherapy, maximum response requires 2 months of continuous application. When used with combination with topical corticosteroids, this works better, superior than used alone. In corticosteroid class, I have told if calcipotriol and corticosteroids are combined, they will enhance their efficacy and they will reduce individual toxicity. They will work better when together. Coming to off-label uses, keratinization disorders like epidermolytic, X-linked, harlequin ichthyosis, autoimmune disorders like morphia, vitiligo. In vitiligo, it will increase melanocytes number, melanogenesis, tyrosine content. Melanogenesis requires tyrosine. Neoplastic diseases like cutaneous T-cell lymphoma. Miscellaneous disorders like acanthosis nigricans, lichen amyloidosis, erythema annular centrifugum, confluent and reticulate papillomatosis, verruca vulgaris. When I joined my PG, my super senior was doing a thesis on intralesional vitamin D in warts. So here you can see topical vitamin D analog is also being used in verruca vulgaris as it inhibits the proliferation of keratinocytes. Inflammatory linear verrucous epidermal nevus, Grover's disease, pityriasis rubra pilaris, prurigo nodularis. Coming to adverse effects of calcipotriol, most commonly it will cause irritation, burning sensation in the treated lesions, photosensitivity. Coming to systemic side effects which are rare like hypercalcemia, calciuria, inhibition of parathyroid hormones. That's why we should not use more than 100 grams of calcipotriol per week. Maximum dose should be less than this 100 grams to avoid systemic side effects. Remember the channel name. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Hasta la vista. До свидания.